Hi, everybody. Hello. How is everybody doing? I am Zenith, also known as Susie Potter. Zenith is my spiritual name, by the way. For those of you who don't know, it means the highest point. So it's time to rise to our highest potential. So, welcome. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tarotscope Tuesdays. We're going live, and I will be pulling a card for each of the 12 signs of the zodiac. And we're going to do that in random order. And so today is a special day. It is a new moon in Aries. Hi, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. You guys, you know the drill. If you would like a card pulled for you at the end of the Tarotscope readings, then just drop a comment. If you have a specific question, you can drop that in the comments. And so I think some of you either know one side of me or the other, but I am a intuitive medium and a spiritual facilitator. I do tarot, Reiki. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and as well as home healings. And I am offering a 65% off during these times, especially because it's much needed on all of those services. And I'm offering them via Zoom or Skype or FaceTime. So if you're interested, let me know. On Instagram, you can just click the link in my bio. So aside from that, I'm also a licensed mental health therapist and a dance and movement therapist, and I have my own practice called Body-Wise Psychotherapy. And on that end, I am offering telehealth services still. So if you know someone that needs that support to manage their anxiety, depression, trauma is my specialty, then, you can refer them to me. All right. Yeah, so I already have two people saying Tom and Rosie, they both want a card. Awesome. All right, guys, so today is the new moon in Aries, and it is a day to really clear whatever is left to be cleared from your life. As a collective, it's time for us to clear whatever has been holding us back, and that in itself might have been changing just because we are going through a huge collective transition right now. And so this crown virus is asking us to put our crowns on, actually, and to remember that we are royal and that we are divine. And there's a card that kind of just flew out for the collective as I'm shuffling, so I'm definitely going to pull that. And I mean, look at the card that it is. Wow. This is definitely Gaia speaking through right now, the consciousness of this home that we call Earth. And the card is Earth Angel. And it says, I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. Yeah, so, I mean, doesn't get more clear than that. This card just flew out of the deck. Again, we are live, and the message is clear. We are, despite all the transitions and all the people that are passing and crossing over at this time, and the grief and the confusion that comes with that, we're in a time of a collective transition, a collective transformation. And I know that this might be controversial for some, but it is my purpose to really speak to that. So we are protected, and we are going through a huge transformation. So, yeah, so Earth Angel is with us, and I'm just like, I want to put this up. Let's put this up so that we can project that. Yes, beautiful. All right. Let's see. The other card that I kind of just pulled out, and it was reversed, is Abundance. The Abundance card, and again, a lot of green, and it says, I am grateful for the abundance of nature and the universe provides in my life. And it was reversed. So to me, this message is that this is the work right now to remember the abundance that we have in our lives and the illusion of abundance when it comes to our relationship with money and with finances. And interestingly enough, that is related to our root chakra, our chakra of survival. So right now, our root chakra collectively is being shaken up, it's being woken up, and then we're being asked to purge through the root and just give it to the earth because she can definitely handle it. And that is something that she has been showing us, hasn't she? She can thrive, and she right now is being restored through the process of humanity withdrawing back into ourselves, taking a moment of reflection, a period of social distancing, as we're calling it, um, to connect with our inner self and reconnect with our inner power. This is a very potent time. So the work is to remember that gratitude towards the abundance that you have right now. And you do have abundance right now, no matter what your situation, your unique situation is in your life right now, there is abundance. And so right now in this moment, I want everybody to type in the comments, what is it that you are grateful for? What is abundant in your life right now? There must be something. So tell me what that is, whether it's air that you breathe, whether it is your beating heart, whether it is being around your family, whether it is being able to rest more. What's abundant in your life? I challenge you to comment that. All right. And so as you can tell, my energy is very fiery today, and that is because we are in a new moon in Aries, guys. And Aries is ruled by ruled by Mars, the planet of war, the planet of fighting battles, the planet of igniting our inner light warrior. So it is a time to fight back. It is a time to fight your own battle, whatever that might mean, and really tap into the fuel that we have inside, the fire that we have inside to really live life to the fullest and be happy and proud of life. Um, and also fight for the things that matter. Fight for the things that are in integrity with the greater good. So we are in a beautiful day today because right when this is occurring to us, a week in, 2 weeks in here in the US, we are now given this wonderful, potent energy of the new moon in Aries. So use that energy. And so tonight, actually, I will be hosting a Zoom gathering. It's going to be a collective healing ritual for this new moon in Aries. So if anybody is interested, you can DM me or contact me in whatever way you like, and give me your email so that I can send you an invite and you can join in tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. So let me just do a couple more little housekeeping things here, and then we're going to dive into the Tarotscope for all 12 signs. I'm just going to post this here because I am live on Facebook. I'm going to post it here on my page so that people could join. All right. So I see people already typing in the comments. Go ahead and let me know what you're grateful for because that is what is going to be your work. All right. And I'll do my work too, and I'll let you know what I'm grateful for in just a minute. All right. Beautiful. And so I'm seeing here, grateful for my family and being able to spend more time with my little Liam while working from home. Yay, Vane. Beautiful. And Tom says, grateful for the basic essentials. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so we're being really put in a position where we have no other choice but to um, reflect and consider, like, every single sheet of toilet paper that you use, where does that come from? What process does it take for it to be taken from the earth, and arrive into your hands in that moment that you need it, right? Or sitting on the toilet. So, and and the privilege of having a toilet, and the privilege of having that piece of toilet paper. Like, there's a lot to be grateful for, and there's a lot to wake up to that we have taken for granted. And so it's a beautiful, awesome lesson that we are being given right now. So I'm grateful for that lesson. I'm grateful for the fact that I am waking the F up. I'm waking the F up, and the stupid little things that I used to cry and whine about, they're just so insignificant right now at this time. So I'm grateful for that, for being given the opportunity to just snap out of it, whatever it was, and be able to be more awake and more aware now. So anyway, let's let me grab these zodiac, and let's make sure we have 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wonderful. So we're going to mix these up, shuffle these words, and then we're going to see who the first one's going to be. And so the first one is Capricorn. Yes, and I think it's not a coincidence that, hi, welcome. I think it's not a coincidence that we're starting with Capricorn, because Capricorn is actually going through a lot of transformations right now. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to get into it. But Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is the ruler of the old structures. And so old structures are being torn down right now, and restructured to fit a new way of being right now. And so Capricorn really likes that, to have a structure in place and to hold on to tradition. And so Capricorn, you have a lot of insight, but also a lot to let go of. So let's see here what the cards say. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like I just want to use the oracle cards and just channel this for you guys without too many cards. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just feeling that Capricorn, you need to let go of fear. You need to be able to stand on your own, and you need to be able to also lead. Capricorns are being called to lead right now because you have a lot of insight and you have a lot of connections. You have a lot of connections in the webs of our structures. And so, because Capricorns are naturally drawn towards institutions and towards, like I said, organizations, organizational type, maybe jobs, qualities in their personality. And Capricorns are also a sign that are very strong-willed. And right now, in this moment, that's what we need. So if you're a Capricorn and you're feeling fear, confusion, anxiety, feeling unsure, you need to purge that, honor that, right? It is what it is. You're feeling all of that, but realize that what you are feeling is simply a temporary detox of this transformation that you are undergoing. And specifically for Capricorn, it might have to do with your own personal webs, right? Your family structure, your job, your home environment. All of these things might be under question more strongly right now for you, or you might just feel it more strongly than others. So it's time for you to just release in whatever way works for you, grounding. You are an earth sign after all, connecting to nature, being out in the trees. I know we can't be out in the world too much, but if you have a tree or a plant, a potted plant, whatever, connect with that in some way through touch, through watering, taking care of it, and release the fear. Remember that you are a part of nature. And let's just see what oracle card we have for you, Capricorn, today. Okay, and so we have the Archangel Raphael reversed. So this is a lesson that you need to learn and a challenge for you. And it says, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. So Archangel Raphael is one of the 4 archangels. His color is green. Lots of green today. Look at that. I mean, 2 cards we pulled for the collective, and then the first 2 cards, I mean, this is just clear. Green is the color of healing. So there might be either something you have to heal in yourself physically, and I know we're dealing with a physical pandemic right now, but remember that you can still heal yourself physically through food, through exercise, through taking medications if you take your medication. So it's not the time to stop taking it, just taking care of yourself in your body. But also, how can you heal others if you are a healer? Always making sure to take care of yourself first. But if you are a healer, if you're a Capricorn that's a nurse right now, if you're a Capricorn that's a doctor right now, if you're a Capricorn that is a Reiki healer, a therapist, whatever the case may be, if you are helping others in some way right now during this transition, if that is your role, if that is part of your purpose during this transformation, then you also might be faced with having to challenge authority. Maybe you are in the authoritative role, so there's a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, and you're being asked to step up. But also, you can call on the energy of Archangel Raphael, and he will give you that knowledge and that wisdom and that insight to guide you. And remember, he is a archetype. Okay, he is a vibration, a frequency, and energy. So that is something that is being asked of you, Capricorn. And also something that you have at your disposal. So use it. Okay. Whew. Guys, I'm feeling very stern, fiery energy today. This is like no bullshit today. All right. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome, welcome. And if you want a card pulled, remember to just drop a comment so I know. If you have a specific question, you go ahead and you ask that. Hey, hey, hey. So I'm calling out my puppies. They're in the room with me, making sure they don't mark their territory in here. All right. So we have Taurus next, another earth sign. And I myself am a sun sign Taurus. Again, guys, this is for your sun sign, moon sign, and ascendant. If you don't know what that is, you can always find that by looking up your natal chart on any astrology, really, website. Cafe Astrology is the one that I tend to use. All right. Taurus. Let's see. All right, so Taurus might be doing pretty good right now because we are very good at luxuriating in the 5 senses. And, if we're being asked to stay home right now for the majority of people, whether it's mandated or you just know that that's something you need to do right now for the greater good, being asked to stay home, I mean, for Taurus, I mean, that's not such a bad thing. We have a lot of things at home that we can do to kind of just chill and relax. Tauruses like to chill, to luxuriate, right? So I know, Rosie, I think you're a Taurus, right? So, I mean, food, incense, taking care of yourself. I went ahead and did my hair. Like, Tauruses are Venus ruled, so we love beauty. So how can you bring beauty into your home right now, But also, how can you just stop and ponder and reflect on and take in the beauty that already exists right now in your life? How can you see beauty in the darkness? And that is the gift that Taurus has to offer the world. Um, but also, how can you really accept the reality of what's going on? Because Tauruses like to just have that false optimism as well. So be careful with that, Taurus. Make sure to just be real, um, and just find that balance between acceptance, grounding yourself in just life right now, but also taking the time to really retreat and offer that beauty in your own self. Okay, and let's just see what the oracle card is for you, Taurus. Nature spirits. So it says, I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on earth. So, yeah, this is definitely part of your role, Taurus, to connect with the consciousness of animals, with the consciousness of plants. And again, more green. Look at this. Connect with the consciousness of the planet herself. When you are cooking, because I know Rosie likes to cook, when you're cooking, connecting with the consciousness of each vegetable, each fruit, each whatever, remembering that everything is made of nature. Everything comes from her. And so when I talk about Taurus loving the five senses, I mean, I'm a Taurus, so I'm realizing this right now. This is our work to realize that everything that you put in your hair, everything that you wear, the clothes that you wear, yes, a lot of it is man-made, but at the end of the day, there's nature in that, but also just the nature of creativity, and connecting to that and allowing that to flow. That's an important piece right now of this collective evolution that we're going through, because that creativity and that flow is what is going to help usher in the new. So back up a bit though, because I am getting ahead of myself, but right now it's just a period of really applying all this flow and this natural creativity and this luxuriating, in life, in yourself first. Okay, so just remember to do that in yourself first. All right, lots of self-care. All right, Taurus, let's see who's next. Awesome. So you're going to be posting a cooking video later. That's cool. Yeah, like I love to see just how people are just sharing all their gifts right now. It's just amazing, inspiring. Aries, there you are. I was wondering when you were going to pop up, Aries. Today's your day, Aries. Aries new moon. What's up? We need that. We need that Aries energy. And I know my dear, dear sister Chima is in Aries, as well as my other best friend, Megan. I have like a group of like so many best friends, soul sisters. All right. Aries. Oh, Aries. Okay, Aries. So Aries, I'm getting that the work for you has really been to figure out how to channel anger into something positive, into something not just positive, but into something that is in alignment with the divine, something that is in alignment with a deeper truth. And so a lot of that for you may have been having to learn how to pause long enough to tap into your truth within and then act, right? So kind of like think before you act type of thing. More like feel, sense, connect before you act and before you offer your power. And I'm getting that right now is really a time for you to chill. It's really a time to really go deep within. I'm getting that Aries are actually going through a really deep, deep, deep transformation. Um, and that it's this time is an opportunity for you, Aries. You could get caught up in the fight, and that's you, that's your personality, that's what you do. Um, but remember what you are fighting for. That's the message. Just you have to remember what you're fighting for, and you have to be really clear on what that is. And this is the time right now for you to get extremely clear on what it is. And you do that by chilling out, and connecting to yourself. That's it. And so, being that this is an Aries new moon, starting today, what can you do differently? Starting today, what are the new values that you have found? And how can you make that commitment to continue to instill these values in yourself and with the people around you and in the structures around you in your life? Okay? Let's see what the Oracle card is for you, Aries. All right. So it says, reach for your dreams, and it was reversed. So it's a lesson. And it says, I am the creator of my own dreams and achieve them with confidence. Okay. So this to me is saying, only you decide. Only you decide what you're fighting for. Nobody can decide that for you. And sometimes, Aries, you can get caught up fighting someone else's battle, or fighting a battle that is just not in alignment with what your purpose, your individual unique purpose is. So even though a lot of the messages today have been about how you're going to contribute to the collective, Aries, actually the message is, don't worry about that. You need to think about your own unique soul purpose right now and be very clear on what that is. Okay? Boom, Aries. There you go. All right, who's next? Let's see. We're gonna pick this one. Cancer. All right, so I am a moon and ascendant Cancer. And my dog just marked, damn it. Okay. Clean that up later. All right, so Cancer. Hi. If you're joining, hello. Make sure to drop in the comments what you're grateful for. That's your homework for today. All right, Cancer. Let me connect. Okay, Cancers, you're feeling a lot right now, obviously, because you're a Cancer. Cancers are emotional, Cancers are water. And there's just a big wave. There's just like a big wave of energy flowing right now energetically through the collective, and you're feeling all of that because cancers are just very perceptive to emotion. Not only your own emotion, but the emotions of those around you. And for some Cancers, that might be that that tendency to downplay things because it's a defense mechanism, right? Because it's just a lot that we're going through right now. You know what I'm saying? So, Cancers, you got to remember to breathe. You got to remember to drink a lot of water and hydrate yourself. I mean, we all do, but that water, it really connects you to yourself. It really helps you clear and cleanse all that energy that is rising through your system right now. Remember that the emotions are a wave, right? So you know this. You know that the emotions come in and they flow out. So just hold tight because it'll flow out very soon. What are you doing to kind of settle down. I mean, the one thing is that cancers love being home and love their home environment and making it beautiful and making it comfortable. And you like to be comfortable, Cancer. And right now we're not comfortable, and that's okay. But focus on what you can do. Cancers are very sensitive, y'all. So if you know a Cancer, be very kind and be very gentle with your Cancers. If they're being irritable, just understand that that's the way that they express what they're going through. Not that that's okay. But Cancers, you just need to chill and you need to kind of take it easy, more than others, maybe. And just remember that this too shall pass. Just remember that emotions pass. And on the other side of that, you have a lot of insights and you have a lot of gifts because you know how to go with the flow of things. So right now, remember that and go with the flow. Just allow yourself to go with the flow. Let's see what the card is for you. Oh my, okay. So yeah, release. You need to release. You need to let go. So if you take a nice deep inhale right now for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And then release for 6. Release nice and slow. Release. Focus on that exhale. Focus on what you're letting go of. And so the message is, I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. So how do you release things? With gratitude and love. Thank you. Whatever was in my life that is now leaving my life. I appreciate what you did for me. I appreciate the purpose you served. And I release you now so that I can make way for the new. So that's your lesson right now, Cancer. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. So you may be experiencing some grief, and that's okay. Just release with gratitude and continue to breathe. All right. Next, we have Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's see. Gemini. So Geminis might be oddly at peace right now. Geminis are really great at being able to see, both sides of the coin, right? And being able to look at the duality of life, understand all the perspectives. The shadow side of that is that you might be feeling mixed emotions. You might not be maybe feeling a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion in just like not knowing how to act or what to do. I mean, generally, I think that's a general feeling right now. But for Gemini, just in terms of maybe just your personal life, like your love life, your career, any big decisions that you need to make, the rug has been pulled underneath all of us, right? So for Gemini, that uncertainty is a sign that it's a time to pause. Okay? So pause as much as you can, Gemini, and take a moment to really look at the pros and cons of life right now and reassess. I'm also getting, Gemini, that you might be speaking up a lot in just the institutions, once again, that you work on. A lot of institutional stuff coming up today. Might having to speak the truth, might have to go against the grain a little bit, might have to really communicate what you're seeing, because you have that ability to see what others don't see in a situation. And that might be a challenge for you. But let's see what the Oracle cards say. It is reversed. The sacral chakra. All right, this chakra of sexuality, creativity, flow. So get out of your head and get into your body. I mean, you got to get into your body. You got to connect with your creativity, with your ability to think outside the box. You got to break that box apart and you got to just look at it completely different. Um, and it says, I feel comfortable in my own body and I'm sensitive to other people's feelings. So you also have to be sensitive to other people's feelings. You gotta be sensitive to your own feelings and your own process, Gemini. But you also gotta keep in mind that other people are going through their own process and other people have their reasons for acting the way they do. So it's a tough spot for you, Gemini, because you have to communicate a truth, but you have to do it in a compassionate way. And you have to also take care of your own truth. All right. Good luck with that one, Gemini. All right. Shh. All right, let's see here. Libra. All right, Libra. Ooh, the sign of balance. Also Venus ruled. Libras love beauty as well, much like Taurus. All right, Libra, let's see. Oh, I was going to go straight for the oracle. Let's just see what comes up for me for Libra. All right. And oh, okay. So Tom says he's a Gemini. Yes, I see what is really happening right now with the quote unquote virus, and it's difficult having patience with those that don't see quote unquote it. Wow, what a message for me. Just perfect. Okay, awesome. I'm glad that resonated with you. Yeah, patience. That's a good word. All right. So Libra. Um, all right. So Libra, I'm getting you got to look at the big picture and you got to look at the long term. So that's kind of counterintuitive, but that's what I'm getting. You got to think of you got to kind of broaden your perspective right now a little bit, and just think about actually just remember that everything has a cycle and everything has an ebb and flow. I think this is like a reassurance. Like just be reassured that things are they're going to come back around and that the cycles of life are infinite. Yeah. And that the decisions that you make right now, yes, have a long-term effect, but remember that they're not final, that there are nothing is certain. We're in a period of uncertainty, but there will be more opportunities for you. So don't fret. I feel like this is a reassurance. And also that you have a great power, that there's a lot of influence that you can have right now for long-term effects in your, in the communities closest to you, in your own life, career, relationships, things like that. So be very mindful of the decisions that you're making. Yeah. Okay, let's see what the oracle card is. Okay. Okay. So it says you got to follow your own path. You might have to pave the way and create your own journey. You might have to break out from the norm, from the group, from, the old way of doing things. That's what's going to give you, that's your power. That's what's going to give you um, just that higher perspective. It says, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. So, especially now with the new moon in Aries today, I think if you were thinking about kind of starting something new, just go for it. Because if it's in alignment with your path, there's a lot of energy to help usher that new project or whatever in. So go for it. That's the message. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have Sagittarius. All right. So actually, we are reaching the almost the end here of IG Live. So yeah, it might end. But I'll just come back on. So, all right, Sagittarius. Um, Sagittarius is pretty chill right now. You're finding like really creative ways to like deal with your life right now, and yeah, like I'm kind of getting like, yeah, there's a lot of fear because we're all experiencing that, but at the same time, Sagittarius, like deep down, you know things are okay. And you know that you got this. Like you got this. Like, and it's like coming from a place that's grounded, and it's coming from a place of knowing what you can do, knowing the talents you have and the tools that you have at your disposal. So connect with that if you're not. Like ground yourself and just connect yourself with the talents that you already have and go with that rather than trying to do like something that's new or external or whatever. Um, do what you know because you know it. So that's what I'm getting. I think that's going to be really grounding for Sagittarius. And so let's see what the cards have to say in addition to that. Okay. Okay, so actually you got the crown chakra upright. So actually there's a higher knowing there. There's a knowing that's coming from the divine. It's coming from source. And it says, I know I'm a part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So everything that you are feel that you just feel have that intuitive sense of doing, you're being guided by source, and there's comfort in that. That's what I'm getting. Like just like chill, like you know what you got to do. So if you're not really feeling that chill, you're feeling that panic or that anxiety, or whatever else, try to connect to that groundedness. Okay. Let's see here. We have Pisces. All right, Pisces. Um, so Pisces, I'm getting a lot of like floaty, spacey. I mean, that's Pisces, but I'm also getting like you're missing something. I feel like you're missing something. Okay, Pisces, you need to slow down. That's what I'm getting. You need to slow down. You need to take a moment to just like reflect everything that's been going on and process it. Pisces has also been going through a lot right now, just energetically. You need to connect to your heart. You need to connect to your heart and just remember what matters most to you. There's like a lot of grief happening right now with Pisces, is what I'm getting. Um, yeah, Pisces are going through a lot right now. Pisces are also very sensitive sign, very psychic sign. So yeah, let's see what will be helpful. I don't know. I'm getting like just like an uncertainty. Let's see. Okay. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Crystal Ascension. And so it says, I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. Okay, so maybe using some crystals right now might be beneficial for you, Pisces. Um, but I'm also getting like you really just need to take a break. Like you really just need to stop and give yourself that opportunity to pause and like really just purge and cry and scream and just let it out. so that then you could be able to connect to a more subtle wisdom. But while you're still kind of holding back all that bottled up energy, you're not going to be able to really like clearly connect to your higher self. So let it go, let it out, pause. All right. All right, let's do Virgo next. Virgo. Virgo. I feel like Virgo saw this coming. It's like so I'm getting like Virgo, you really have that ability to just like prepare and be very responsible and hold yourself accountable and do it in a grounded way. You have that in you. You have that in you. So remember that is what I'm getting. Like don't Virgo can also get really easily caught up in all the details and making sure that everything is like perfect, but there's no perfection right now. There's no perfection. There's no absoluteness. All there is, Virgo, right now is preparing what you can and then grounding. So that's the message. Like you have a lot of skills and talents and that energy of preparedness and taking things seriously. And make sure to balance that out with play. Make sure that balance that out with a little bit of Taurus energy, with a little bit of like chill. Like you can also enjoy life right now. And that's the challenge for you to be able to actually enjoy life now, right now, in the middle of all this we're going through. Yeah, balance. I mean, come on, guys. Can't make this shit up. So it says, I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring out balance. You got to remember that everything is about balance, that the whole purpose of structures and preparation is to have balance. So you're missing the flow and you're missing the play and you're missing the gratitude. So what's going to help you tap into that? Okay. All right. All right. We got 3 more to go. And then what I'll do, since we're really reaching the end of time here, is that anybody who asks for a card, I will send it to you via DM, if that's okay. I'll just send you like a description. All right, so let's do Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius is like, Aquarius is doing pretty good right now. Aquarius, you're the rebel, you're very much a social creature. Aquarius has that social energy that I keep saying we, right? Because everyone on the planet right now is really experiencing something in common. So as much as there's grief and fear and all of that and loss, there's also truth, there's also connection, there's also a common ground. And that is very Aquarian. Also, like Aquarius has a lot to do with technology and distance and connecting across distance, which is something that we've been seeing, but we're relying more on now in this moment. It's actually one of the gifts that we have right now. But on the shadow side, Aquarius, you got to really be careful with your mental health. Just really take care of yourself and make sure to ground and make sure to also like put the phone down and like be able to release the need to connect and spend some time alone in nature. Like it's okay to pause and to feel that loneliness. Like it's okay to feel that loneliness, Aquarius. And I know that sounds a little like counterintuitive, but the loneliness that you're avoiding is only a temporary measure to help you ascend and to help you see like just a stronger you, a stronger connection with your inner world is on the other side of that, is on the other side of feeling that loneliness. Of course, if you're feeling like a deep depression or, all of that, I would say no. I would say that's okay. Do what you got to do, reach out. But I'm saying like if you are able to spend some time disconnected, 5 minutes, it's fine. Then that's actually going to help. That's your lesson. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so woo, woo, woo. All right. Okay, so this one left out. All right, so Earth elemental. Once again, like I said, try to connect to nature as much as you can. If you have limitations on that, there's nature within. Okay. A shower is a connection to nature because you're connecting to water. So we could always do that, guys. I am grateful. I gratefully accept the abundance Earth bestows on me. So don't focus so much on the past. Don't focus so much on what you don't have. Like that could be the tendency right now to just focus on what you don't have and what you're gonna lose and what you don't have and don't have and don't have and don't have. Lack, lack, lack. Reframe. The earth right now is calling you out. Right there, boom. Accept the abundance that you are being given. That's your homework. That's your work. Because there is abundance. So again, I'm speaking very fiery. It's an Aries new moon, guys. It's time to level up. It's time to wake up. Let's go. That's why we're here. So Aquarius, you have lots of gifts and it's amazing. And like we need that Aquarius rebel energy to change a lot of things that are not for the higher good. And you in particular, Aquarius, need to honor yourself and the abundance that you have at your disposal. Okay. 2 more. Leo, and then we'll do Scorpio. So Leo. Whew. All right, Leo. Let's see. Leos are lit up right now. Leo, you're thriving off that fire energy in this Aries new moon. Leo, you have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of gifts to offer right now because we need strong leaders. And we need strong leaders that are in alignment with the collective good. So don't get caught up in yourself, right? But that's always the lesson for Leo. But I mean, that's the message. The message is, you're worrying a lot about yourself. And that's okay. I mean, self-care is a priority. We get it. But like, what are you missing? Like you're missing that connection. So it's almost like reverse message from Aquarius. Reach out to your people. Reach out to the people that actually matter. So Leo, you might be going through a process right now where you're really starting to see like who the people are that are actually on your, I don't want to say on your side, but that are actually in alignment with your vibration and your energy, that are actually here to work with you specifically and what you have to offer. And the people that are not, you're going to see them dropping like flies, right? I mean, I didn't mean to be insensitive, but you're going to see them. And I apologize if that was offensive in any way, shape, or form. But what I meant was you're going to see them drop out of your life. You're going to see them distance themselves from you in one way or another. And you might be like kind of acting like you don't care, but like, it's okay to grieve that a little bit. But yeah, just refocus on the people that are actually there that have your back. And don't make everything all about you. Okay. And let's see what the Oracle cards say. Yeah, and celebrate life. Look at that. Beautiful. And Leo, you have that fun energy. Like you can like really bring people together. Like that's the whole point. That's why the message is to like reach out, because you actually have a lot of skills to like really like celebrate life and just party in a way right now. And I don't mean go out and socially party when you're not supposed to, because that's not good for the greater whole. But how can you still celebrate life now with these limitations of, having to stay at home, Remember that we choose to stay at home to like preserve life on earth. Like it's for the collective. So, so how can you celebrate life and like invite people into that celebration? Like you need to find that right now for yourself and then invite those people in. So I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. Respect all of it. And just like, how can you party while still respecting life? Wow. What a lesson for a lot of people right now. So Leo, how are you going to do it? And show us how to do it. Okay. And then the last but not least, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Oh yeah, and so since I started a little late today, or on time, because I started right at 11:11, we actually have enough time to finish. Awesome. Okay. So, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. I'm sensing a lot of so Scorpios, there's always more to you than meets the eye. There's always a deeper meaning to things that you say. I want to say like really reach out to your Scorpio peeps right now and connect with them and love on them, because um Scorpios also are an extremely sensitive sign. They just don't show it. Like, for example, Cancer does. They're a mystery. But I'm sensing actually a lot of rage and a lot of grief, um, masked with indifference. So I want to say to you, Scorpio, that it's okay. And that I know you, it's almost like this is nothing new. Like Scorpio's like, well, this is not nothing fucking new. Like, we know what's going on. So for Scorpio, there's actually not a lot of shock, but because collectively we're feeling a lot of grief and fear and confusion, that those aspects might be highlighted for you at this time. So I'm just getting like, just shake it. Like you need to like move and shake it out, and you need to make sure to take care of yourself and like be a little vulnerable. Okay, so we have 1 minute remaining. So we're going to pull a card and then we're going to end. Yeah, connect to the heart. Yeah, Scorpio, I'm like feeling a lot of love for you right now. And it says, I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. Yeah. So, Scorpio, those relationships in your life that you really, really genuinely honor them now. Reach out to them, send them love. And if you know a Scorpio, send them love and connect to your heart. Like it's okay to be a little bit vulnerable. I think you might strongly disagree, but I'm going to say it's okay to cry. Scorpio. It's okay to let it out. um, all right, guys, 10 seconds remaining. That is it for today. I am going to post this again. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.